To be the footballing capital of the land, and the Allianz Arena, you have to say, is the most fitting of venues for such a grand city. Portugal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Nice physical challenge. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. And it's Osei Samuel. Ndidi. Iwobi. Here's a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Iwobi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. And here's Neto. Gets good distance on it. Portugal have reclaimed it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Played out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And he cuts out the supply. That's good play. Osimhen, chance for a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Ruben Neves tries to clear. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Mendes shifted upfield. Oh, the clearance is short. Pedro Neto. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Mendes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Mendes cuts it out. Araujo. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Cuts out the pass. Ndidi. Now it's Joao Felix. Gonzalo Ramos. Goes for the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Osimhen. Out to the left it goes. Succumbs to the pressure. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he shoots! Bruno Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. Joao Felix. And that's a dangerous ball. Over to the left. He's found some space. Lovely, great chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Pedro Neto, nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Nice looking ball. Chukwueze. That's very neat. Cross in. Tries, could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Osimhen! Bruno Mendes. Still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Gonzalo Inacio looks to the other side, and it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto, and here's Ramos. Thinks about the shot. Could move up a gear here. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
The most accurate pass. It will be. And it's Ndidi. Oh, great! Can he finish? Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. There's the whistle for half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Portugal, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. João Felix. Pedro Neto. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Ruben Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. And Raúl, aim forwards. João Felix is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Osimhen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Inacio forwards and with intent. Mendes, and he goes cross-field. Oh, it's come loose. João Neves. Bassi makes the interception. It's a threatening ball. And it's Cancelo. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off. Osei Samuel, that's really well manoeuvred. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to cross. Inacio clears it away. Very nicely done. And here's Chukwueze. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Chukwueze! Oh, it's come loose. Rui Silva trying to keep this in. Ruben Neves. Some good work on the right flank here. João Cancelo. Araujo played over towards the opposite flank. That'll be a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Chukwueze carries the ball down the right. And it's Ndidi. Lovely, now then. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Chukwueze. Lovely feet. Ndidi. It will be. Now it's Ramos. And the pass is intercepted. Bassi. Oh, it's played into the area. Shoots! And for sure, that was not one of his best. João Felix. That is lovely. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Nigeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bassi. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, nicely intercepted.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pedro Neto. João Felix. This looks promising. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Pedro Neto. Now it's Ramos. Now that's well seen too.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. That is definitely not his best. It is now or never. Time is against them. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get onto this? They need to get it in quick. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither